Okay, good morning. I hope you're okay. And so this is the life of a Nigerian bank. Today, today I came to the office around 7:17 a.m. And in the east, Monday was public holiday. Tuesday was Remembrance of Biafra. So we actually did not come to work on Tuesday. So we came today, which is Wednesday. So and we came. It's going well. But guess what? Today I met somebody. So she was the first customer I actually attended to. Then she came to a colleague of mine that she wanted to open an account. We gave her a package. But before then, we were like, okay, let us get your name. She gave us her name. And at the course of talking, she said, my name is Ambassador Bishop Apostle and the rest. And that is how her name should appear on the account. Like about, this name I just called. So the whole name like this should appear on the account. That is how she wants the account to be. I said, okay, can I have your BVN to know if all these names are reflecting on this BVN? She gave us her BVN and I realized that the surname on her ID card was different from the surname on her BVN. So what she wants is the surname on the ID card. She don't want the one on the BVN. So I said to her, the best thing is for you to go to the branch where you did your BVN, the bank where you did your BVN, and correct your BVN to the surname you want. Get your list back application, get a court affidavit, and your ID card. Then go to the bank and change it. She said that she has gone to the bank and she has been there 2 years ago and did not change it. I said, okay, they go back and remind them that the name have not reflected. And this was what she said that the demon following her, that vowed that she was not going to give birth, has already gone to meet the people in her home in the branch where she did her BVM and they bribed them. And they vowed that her name was never going to be changed and her life was going to be miserable. So I was like, wow, this is a big issue. So what are we going to do now? She said I should change it from my own end. And you don't change somebody's BVN if that was not the branch, the bank person did it. So if it's first bank, any branch can change it. But the bank I'm working is different from the bank where she did her BVN. So I sent her back to go and do her BVN. So guess what? When she went there, she didn't even go. She told us that the demon already bribed the family or the bank itself not to change her name for her. And as long as her name is still that story, her life was still going to be miserable. So I said, okay. So the only thing is that you need to go back. She fled. I don't want to assist her, that the demon too has entered me and I vowed that I will not change. Oh God of mercy, they was really crazy. And I'm like, really? Okay, so since you want it this way, let me do it. I'm going to assist you. But can you just leave the banking sector? Go to the home branch, go to the main branch, and make sure you change it. She insisted she was still ranting, she was still doing all manner of things. Our supervisor had to come and assist her to leave the place. That was when I now learned that some persons are really not okay. So you wake up in the morning and somebody's arranged to cause issues for you in the office, or somebody's arranged your neighbor to fight with you, to quarrel with you, and you want to react, you want to fight back, you want to shout back, you want to fight back, you want to do all manner of things, not knowing that the problem is not you. Now, if I reacted and said, "Man, get out, are you this?" Talking to a mad person, how would the person get correction? So the best thing was to use wisdom and get my supervisors involved, and she was sent out to go and change it. That was when we knew that this woman was she was having mental issues. Now should I talk to you? Sometimes you come to your office or your home or something, and somebody from nowhere just hits you, or just want to fight you, or just want to quarrel, then you want to react back. Yes, you want to fight back. Okay, something happened where I was staying on Saturday, and the lady got angry and met a married woman and beat her because of the issue they had the previous night. And somebody called me and said, let's come and thank this girl for beating this man. This woman had been claiming that she was the owner of the compound. So let us. And the question I told her, what after beating her, she slummed and died? What would then happen? So sometimes it made me understand that most people are really not alike. Most people are having issues. And you don't just wake up and just start fighting them just because you want to prove a point. What at the cost of proving a point, something happened to this person? What will you do? Or If I finish fighting the person was rushed to the hospital, I'll still be the one to handle the bills. Does it make any sense? People are out to offend you. People are out to cause issues. People are out to make you angry. People are out to frustrate your effort. But should I tell you something? Can you manage them with wisdom? You can walk away. You can be silent. You can just go and allow yourself to rest. Then later you confront them. But don't use that anger at that moment to react. Because when you react immediately, you might end up causing an issue. And what if after beating the person, probably the person was sick, a woman came to the bank. She was looking healthy, she was looking fine, and she wanted to cross. I don't know what happened. She just slumped like that. And so imagine somebody now got angry and probably she insulted. I said, let me react and slap her. Not knowing that he become an instrument to help the woman to take care of her in the hospital because she was dying at that spot. So she died doctors. Let us learn how to manage offenses. Let us learn how to manage people around us. When they tend to react, I told somebody that someone offended me, so because of that, I deleted the person's post. I would never communicate with the person. But I realized that I'm not helping myself. I'm just bearing grudge. The person is making me angry. So the best thing was call his name and tell me countless times that I love him and I can't get angry with you. It helped me go forward in how I relate to the person. So if you have such issues that somebody has been making you angry, and you decided not to talk to the person, or you keeping malice to the person, or you're angry with the person, should I tell you something? Learn to love the person. You know, you're not doing it for him, you're doing it for yourself. Yes, you're not doing it for him. So when I forgive you, I'm not forgiving you for you. I'm forgiving you for me because one, I need to rest. I need to have my life back. But when every time I see you, my heart skip. I'm not happy. Your presence irritates me, gives me constant heartbeat. For those of you who knows that constant heartbeat, the best thing is for you to do what? Forgive. No, forgive, really forgive. Like, forgive. The practical way I do is I'll call the person, I'll tell the person, not when the person is there, I'll call the person's name and say, I love you. I can't hate you. No, I can't hate you. I can never be an instrument to cause an issue for you. So the more I do this, the more I realize that the thing gradually tends to be. So I don't have that time again to start nursing those grief. I don't have that time again to start nursing those pain. I don't have that time again to start nursing those things. So I just hope that we're going to still get more. This is just the first thing that just happened this morning. No, wanted the life of a Nigerian banker. So the entrance is someone who came in and the bank was locked, so we're trying to come in and do the rest of it. So can you enjoy your lovely day? And the Lord is going to help you. And if you're having issues, should I tell that the Lord actually comfort? It helps. It really helps. So help me like this and subscribe. And the Lord is going to bless you in Jesus' name. Amen.